Alright guys, so this is a little follow-up video from the last one with the new Aquascape plans. We'll start off over here. You can see I trimmed just this one section of the pro weed or baby tears. And that's something I haven't done in quite a while. But it was getting really tall, so I just wanted to test out an area to see how it would grow back. And just left most of this for now. And then I replanted the tops. Some of them I replanted right in the same area, and then others I planted it further back over here. So hopefully that fills in again, but that's just kind of an experiment for now. Ludwigia is looking really good over here. A lot of the stems are almost at the top, or coming out of the top. I did try to move the Dwarf Sag to the back area there, but a lot of this stuff is really well rooted, especially in this middle area, because that was like the first place I put it in there. I put it in the tank, so I had some troubles getting that out without ruining anything. I got a lot of dirt in the water, so I had to do a pretty big water change, and that was kind of a mess, so I just stopped after that. So I might just have to cut the roots below the substrate and just throw the plants out, or maybe I'll be able to salvage a few of them. These things grow so fast anyway, the dwarf sag, that it doesn't really matter to me. But I do have to move some of this to make room for the plants I'm going to be getting in at the end of the week. The Starogene repens and the Rotella indica, or Amania bonsai, whatever you want to call it. And there's the carpet of the repens. It's growing in nicely. You can see the dwarf sag is kind of spreading everywhere, so I've got to try to contain that into a smaller area. I did leave all the Rotella in for now. I thought I'd just give it another week to see if it would respond any better. And it actually has. There's a few stems that are starting to perk up a little more. And you can see they're pearling pretty nicely. So we'll see what I'm going to do with those. Still leaning toward getting more of the repens, Ludwigia repens, and replacing that. I did remove all of the Rotella rotundifolia that was in this area. You can see there's an open space now. And I left the narrow leaf Ludwigia next to it. What else did I do? Oh, I moved the Cryptlucens, so that was right here. Now it's all together right here, so that looks really nice. And this area right here is coming together just as I would like. Other than that, I did leave the jungle val, or what was left of it, back there. I've just never been able to get that to grow very fast. I think it just needs more light, and it's kind of just all shaded back there. Another thing I'm doing this week is I'm going to bring some of my cherry shrimp in to the store and trade those in. I have about 50 of them that I'm going to bring in, because there's just way too many in there right now. And I would try to sell them online to people, but I just don't have any experience with that, and I don't think it's the best idea to ship plants or fish too much in the winter. It's just way too cold, and I don't have any heat packs or any of that, so I just thought for now I'd see what the fish store offers me. If it's a really low offer, then maybe I'll look into trying to sell it to people online, and we'll go from there. But hopefully I get a pretty good amount of money for those. I mean, even if they give me 50 cents a piece, that's like 25 bucks. And maybe I'll get I might have to use that to get the Ludwigia repens for this area. But we'll see how that goes. That's going to be this weekend, Friday or Saturday. Another thing I've been looking into is getting a new filter for this tank. Right now I'm running the AquaClear 50 with the AquaClear 70 impeller to increase the flow a little bit. But you can see now it's a little slower than usual. Probably have to clean that out this weekend. But I just really like to get a bigger filter than this because this thing gets clogged pretty easily. And I don't know. If you can afford a canister filter and you're setting up a new tank, I would definitely recommend that. There's just so many more options and stuff you can do with the canister, especially when you're positioning the input and intake and outtake or outlet tubes and stuff like that. Because right now I have the flow is just kind of weird. Since it's like a waterfall thing, there's just no horizontal movement, and that's why I have to have the power head running all the time. Otherwise, there's barely any water flow through the length of the tank. And with a canister, you can use a spray bar. I know that Eheim canister filters come with the spray bar, and that works out really nice. So I'm looking at the Eheim 2215, just the classic one. I feel like that'll be a good size for this tank from what I've heard. And I think they're on sale right now, actually, like $10 off, so maybe I'll get that. I don't know. Definitely something I'd like to do eventually, just because of the less maintenance and there's more media and areas to put stuff, filter, floss, and all that crap in there. So that's the update. Next week I'll be getting in the plants, so hopefully we'll be moving more of that Dwarf Sag out as well from this area. But right now, tank's looking pretty good, so thanks for watching.